Yeah, my first few videos were very like product focused, so like they were just kind of short videos, really showing off the things I was making. Then I actually made a couple videos with my kids. They weren't in the video, but we were just playing with the cars
Playing
and
around.
racing them on a track. Yeah.
When the YouTube channel started, I know you gave us a quick background. What was your big like takeoff point? You know, because obviously you were just starting out, you were doing some 3D printing stuff on the YouTube channel, and then what was like the pivot, and then like boom, it just like started taking off, and you're like, all right, this is the thing that I need to focus on.
Yeah, my first few videos were very like product focused, so like they were just kind of short videos, really showing off the things I was making. Then I actually made a couple videos with my kids. They weren't in the video, but we were just playing with the cars and racing them on a track. Yeah. I kind of made a couple of those, and then I think the third video I made of that series with them, I add some commentary on top. And I just liked how that kind of came together. The commentary and the voice really pulled it all together. So then I was like, okay, I kind of like this style. So then I started what I call the 3DBotMaker diecast racing league, and kind of got the people watching involved in being kind of like drivers, using their names as the drivers of the cars.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when I started really figuring out like the formula that I really just enjoyed making, kind of turning. It kind of first started off with just cars, like kind of just diecast cars on a regular track, and then I started transitioning into creating this world around the cars and kind of simulating this kind of real life racing type of atmosphere and scene. So that's kind of when I started figuring out kind of that formula. It didn't really though, like I wouldn't say I forget the phrase you used, but like kind of took off, or I was like okay,
take it off. Yeah, right.
That was when late 2019 is when I decided to make that's when I changed just from like kind of a plain track into going for something that was like more realistic. So I did model train level scenery for a rally track.
Did you have experience building that stuff before?
No,
like building tracks like that. Okay.
No, I just looked on I spent hours and hours watching videos of other people make it, and there's a lot of good hobby guys out there
from YouTube to create a YouTube channel. That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh no, YouTube is a good educational platform.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
For hobby stuff,
and for entertainment. Yep.
Yeah, so it's when I started making like that really detailed scenery with the first rally track, and then once I built that first rally track, I looked at my old track and said, well, I can't use that anymore. That looked pretty bad compared to what I just built. So then I redid my main track, and that was like the end of 2019, beginning of 2020 is when I made that transition to go from kind of a more playset style looking track to like, okay, this is like
those orange Hot Wheels tracks. You mean like those orange ones?
I use those for the first couple videos. I was using the wider track though, which is not really meant for diecast cars, made for cars that actually have motors in them. But that gives a more fun kind of racing scene.
Right.
So yeah, the realism is what I think is that when I really think it started like really clicking and taking off.